Welcome to another episode of That Crazy Triangle Guy. Here we are looking at Bitcoin US dollar index on the hourly time frame. And let's move over here a little bit. See this big dump? We're having a big Bitcoin dump here. But if you look here, zoomed in on the 1 hour time frame, you can see it's all getting bought up around 50,846. And what I do believe is that we will hold. Now, I like these parallel channels, and you can barely even see the price action. But you see these green parallel channels that are all very steep, running up and down your screen. We tend to travel in those, or some version of those. See how we traveled in this one up like that. And then we tend to, even over the weekend, last weekend, we went sideways. Like my little squiggly line predicted that we would, well, I mean, that's not much of a prediction saying we're going to squiggle sideways over the weekend. But, and we did see this bullish move here. I predicted that we would stay under the white line. But we were too too pumpy to do that, and we actually broke above this white line and held it as support before continuing our move upwards at the same slope as these channels here. Now, here we have consolidated a little bit, holding this pink parallel channel as support. I was kind of worried that we lost it here. I saw that happening last night, and worried that losing this, we would dump down to the bottom of this pink channel. It's at about 48.6. 48.7 really. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to hold it right here. We're just moving over sideways a little bit. We're going to hold right here and continue up in this green parallel channel. Excuse me. Probably consolidating in this region over the weekend, and maybe start seeing a move upwards into Monday morning. Well, let's see. CME futures opens like right around here. What is it? What time does it open? 2 o'clock. So right about there. And it needs to, I think the close on CME futures was 52,500. Something like that. So if we are trading about right here at 52.23, something like that, that allows us to open on CME futures without that gap. And I think the market's trying not to leave a gap. I would really love to see them. You know my theory on gaps. I'd love to see a gap, and as a tease for the bears, and get them all liquidated. But more than probably, I think that's what's going to happen here. I doubt. It's possible we could see some further downside. Worst case scenario, let's look at where we've been. If we did see further cascading downwards, we'd probably see it holding at levels like, well, where we're at currently, maybe a little bit lower. You can see these horizontal levels that we might hold, come down one by one to, and ultimately holding this level here as support at about, well, just about 48,000, maybe a hair under. Um, no, 50,000. Where is 50,000? Right there. 50,000 is the top of this pink parallel channel. This is at 50,400. If you see us getting below 50,400 and then 50,000, I imagine there'll be a lot of support here around 50,000 and probably a battle to hold that. But anyway, ultimately, I wouldn't, this is a worst case scenario. I don't think this is even going to happen. I think we're going to hold up here. But this would be an incredible buying opportunity if we did come down to these levels. So, but if we did do that, I think we might have a little bit of boring action, just trading up in 50,000 to probably this range right here next week. Where would that take us? Yeah, probably between 50 and 52 next week. Not doing much more than that. I don't see that happening though. I think this bull rally will continue. And I noticed a lot of altcoins are, well, of course, they're seeing a little people taking profits on those. So those are presenting a good opportunity this weekend too. I think this up weekend is a good opportunity, and that's just my opinion. I do think this bull market will continue well into March, through February into March. Probably end of March, we'll start seeing a more of a downwards consolidation into the halving. Probably will be probably running out of steam and ready for a reset on our oscillators. Next week, I really see us moving upwards in this channel, up into $56,000, $57,000 region. Where's the end of the week? Yeah, that would leave us right in this area. And at the there's, see that light blue dashed horizontal line? That's the center line of our blue parallel channel at just about 57,000. Probably seeing us end up there towards the end of next week. All right, I want to keep this short. I just wanted to point out that it's kind of a little dumpy action here and what I thought of it. And you can see it's, oh, the other thing, let's go on a daily, because oh, hey, my little, all those lines disappeared. Wow, that's funny. Yeah, this is looking good here. On the daily, I wanted to look at the well, we can get rid of everybody else. Let's just look at this guy in isolation. It's the RSI on the daily. And where we're holding here is good because it's keeping us above the moving average. And then I also have this trend line here. Now, this is a daily. Remember, if we do even come, you keep an eye on this, but we can come down here throughout the day. We could come all the way down here throughout the day. But it matters where we close, where we end up, and I just want to close because this isn't going to have like a wick down or anything like that. It's going to close where it closes. If we end up at the end of the day up here, then that's where we end up. But this is all looks very, very looks really, really good actually that we have this pullback here and are coming down a little bit. Probably stay up here for a little bit in the next few weeks. Let's see where yeah, we probably we see a pullback after next week because we're gonna have to break this trend line pretty soon. Maybe we could come up here. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to. I mean, yeah, next week see some more pumpy action, and then probably a pullback in the following week. Let's see. Next week is, and then yeah, pullback at the end of the month. But that'll probably be a pullback to somewhere a lot higher than where we're at right now. Oh boy. All right, like, subscribe, and I will see you next time.